How you doing? Okay.
Yeah, they're down there in a red Toyota pickup.
Red Toyota pickup? Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
So at 527, I'll be out with. Good, how you doing? I feel like I recognize you. What's going on?
So this bull came out this morning and I thought he was legal. He had 2 brow tines on both sides. I packed the head off over here to get him off the road and grab my truck to try to drag him off the road. And I can't get him off the road. And I was going to try to call you guys. I didn't have any service. So I was going to give you guys a call and say, hey, this is what's going on. And I overheard through the grapevine that you're supposed to quarter them out for you guys and to take care of them that way. But I don't know what the best way to go about it is, so I've never had this experience before.
You got your ID on you?
I do.
I try to remember your name. I know we've talked before.
They have.
Looks like you got all your hunting documents up there. You got your license there.
I do. You have those. Yeah, I don't know what the best way to go about calling you guys and talking with you about what to do with this is.
That's your sheep, and your license should have. That's your RB.
That's on my phone, actually.
Okay. What was your name? I know I'm Nathan Trooper Wood.
Nice to meet you, Trooper Wood.
What's your date of birth? So I'm 527. Out with Nathan.
So there's my scanner deal.
Okay.
But yeah, all I got told is for what you got to do is call you guys and find out what to do. And I didn't know what to do just yet, so I was going to call you guys.
How long ago did you shoot it?
Like 30 minutes ago,
an
hour ago. And I've been trying to figure out how to get the thing cleaned up and try to get it out of here off the road because I've had multiple other hunters driving by and I'm like, I don't know what to do in this situation. I'm like,
can you show me where the antlers are?
Yeah. Yeah, so I lugged them back here. I swore when he turned his head that he had a 3rd brow tine.
Okay.
And there was like 6 moose together. And I couldn't tell that it was wrong because on this side it looked like this brow tine right here was coming out right here.
Yeah, you can put it down, it's fine.
And that screwed me up bad.
Okay. And where did you actually down it at?
Right here.
Okay.
Like I shot him right in here.
Okay.
And then we got him to the road, and I was like, this will be easy, and it's not easy, and I was going to call you guys, like I said. I screwed up, but I don't know what to do. I don't know how any of this works.
Okay. And so why is the head all the way out here?
Because I was going to grab this last, because I know in the state regs it says to grab this last, and I wasn't too worried about the head. I was worried about getting the meat out of the road. So I left this here, took the body over there.
Okay, and show me where you shot it. Ten four. Where'd you actually drag it?
Well, I shot from here.
Where'd he drop at?
He dropped right here in the road.
Okay.
So, like, when I shot him, I was like, well, shoot. I was like, how do I get this thing out of the road? And I was going to start lugging it off the
Okay.
road one piece at a time to right here and give you guys a call as soon as I get back to the house to give you guys a call. And then that way I could have you guys come out here, meet me at the place, come out here, and then we could figure out what we need to do because
Okay.
I've never had this, like I said,
Okay.
happen.
Okay.
Because I also don't want to have...
So, Nathan, I'll be honest with you. It's a little strange that you shot over here and your antlers are way back here.
Well, I was going to hang the whole thing in a tree because I know that I don't want to have any kind of sort of wanton waste at all. And I was going to call you guys and get it to a place where it could be staged, where I could just say, hey, guys, look, this is what happened. He died right here. I killed him. I moved him over here. I don't know what to do at this point.
Okay. And you said, did you try to make a phone call or?
I didn't attempt any phone calls yet. No, sir.
Okay. You say you don't have service?
I have very little service out here.
Okay.
I haven't been able to make any phone calls. I can get texts, but that's about it.
Okay. So I try to see my perspective here. Why this? Obviously you shot a sublegal. That's one thing.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't measured it, but it doesn't look legal.
No, he's not.
What'd you measure that?
Legal. I didn't have a tape. I don't.
Okay.
I don't need to measure one that I know is way under 50 inches.
Okay.
That was a complete disaster mess up on my part. Like I said, he turned his head, and I seen the points, and I was like, holy cow! I was like, he's definitely not 50. And then he turned his head again, and I was like, he's got 2 brow tines. And then he turned his head again. I'm like, he's got 3. And I'm like, I didn't wait long enough was the thing, and I had multiple other moose, and it was a complete disaster right here. So I apologize.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to. I'm trying to figure out, this. What I'm trying to piece together is it dropped over here, but you were going to hang everything way back here.
Dropped over here. I was going to hang everything over here where these trees are, because that's going to be like this place where I could at least have the stuff out of the way, off the road for you guys. I was going to bring you guys in and say, hey, this is exactly where it is, and I was going to put a beam up and hang it right there so that way I could get out to a little bit better service where I could give you guys a call, which I have more cell service at the place that I'm staying. And I have better service out there on the main road back here too.
Okay.
I do know that much, but out here it gets really spotty.
Okay. So, can you show me where you dropped it at?
Yeah. And then I was coming down the road, and I stopped right here. I didn't have the truck at the time. And I was walking down through here, and I was raking and making all kinds of commotion. And then I heard another bull back over here, and that got me way too excited. And I was like, this is exciting. And I've never been able to ever hunt them this time of year. It's always been earlier in the year and stuff. And so he came back from like right in here to right up to here, and I stood right there I was right off this little dirt path here, and I stopped right there, and I was like, well, I could shoot him here. Boom, shot him. He runs over here, he stops, like he literally runs like 5 yards. He stops right here, and he kind of sits there for just a second, and then he runs back towards me, and then I run back to get out of the way, and he comes tumbling over right there next to where the truck is right now, where I'm trying to take care of it to give you guys.
Okay, and so what were you doing with it right when I pulled up?
I was trying to skin it out to get it to where it's not wanting waste, because I don't want any meat to go bad. Doesn't matter if it's illegal or not. I want it to be in good hands somewhere, not just wasted.
Okay. So, I mean, this is the time when, I understand you shot, you're being perfectly honest, you shot the sublegal. I got that. But this is the time when, you need to be straight up with me.
Yes, sir.
It's strange to me that you shot it over here and your moose antlers are way back there.
There's no good trees right
So,
there are some good trees.
Just hold on. So it's just from what what it looks like to me is that you were, trying to maybe put the antlers someplace where they can't be seen by people driving by, And
Well, there's already 2 guys that seen
and that
it,
you
and
had,
it wasn't a
and
big deal.
the fact that you haven't made any attempt to call or anything like that. So, I mean, be honest with me. Were you actually planning on reporting this?
Yes, sir. I sure was.
Okay. You understand?
My buddy asked me that same question, and I was like, "Dude, I'm gonna have to because
Who's
it's
your
the right thing to do."
Who's your buddy? Was he out here with you?
Yeah,
Okay. Where's he at right now?
I mean, somewhere way away from me.
So he's still out hunting right now.
Yeah.
Can I get a phone number for him? So yeah, I'm you understand why that looks weird to me, right?
Yeah.
Like as a game warden,
I totally do understand.
why
that.
you act that looks a little strange.
No, it does. It does seem a little strange, and I apologize, sir.
Okay.
And I don't even have. I used to have Trooper Johnson's phone number on
Yep.
my phone, so I could just give him a call whenever anything was going on the river or whatever the situations were.
Okay. John.
Yep. He's gonna be really mad at me if I tell any information. I can't do anything to.
Well, he's a witness to it, so I got to talk to him
Okay.
about what happened. So.
And I know. Yeah, and I told him as he was walking away, I was like, "Yeah, I mean, I can go get my truck and everything, but I gotta go. I gotta go because I gotta take care of this and call these guys." And I tried to explain to him that, you know, even if it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I really needed red meat this year. And there goes my moose tag and a moose.
Yep.
Because that's how I've only heard stories from people of how it works, and I don't know exactly how it works.
Okay.
So
why don't we do this? Why don't we let's go back out and we'll haul those antlers back out to the road.
okay. Yeah, like I said, I have no idea how any of this works. I was just getting as much of it off the road as I could, and that was the fastest and first thing I could lug it off the road.
Yeah. Okay. That's your harvest tag.
Yes, sir. On your 4-wheeler, or?
Why don't we put it on the back of the... Did that work for you, Troy?
Yeah.
Just put it in the bed of the side-by-side here.
Yeah, that's good.
Actually, I gotta get an official... Oh, get that spare tire in there.
Yeah, I guarantee you ain't nowhere first to take.
Let me get a official tape.
Those record route times had me very confused, man.
Climb up there, actually. Either that one or probably, actually, it's got that one. Hang on, I got it.
32?
He's bigger than you think. I think he's like 40. I got him like 45 and a half to 46.
Holy cow.
So,
He does not look that big.
yeah, he was.
That's not what I was counting on. I was counting on 3 growl time.
Hey. Yeah, so sublegal 2x2, like 45 and a half to 46. I know this guy. Actually, I've had. He's a pretty avid hunter, and I don't think we have any violations with him, but we've gotten like, I don't know. He calls about stuff, or people have called him in on stuff, but ended up being unfounded. Yeah, he it's kind of weird. I mean, I confronted him on it. So the head's still here, but it's like, yeah, the head's still here, but he put it like maybe like 10, like 15, 20 yards back in the woods. And he wouldn't showed it to me and everything. He's like, yeah, I got it right here, but he shot it in the road. And then I was like, I'm gonna tell you right now, man, like, you need to be honest with me, because it's really weird that you got this moose head way back in the woods, and you haven't. And he's like, I just, I didn't know what to do. I was gonna quarter it out, and I was gonna hang it up, and then give you guys a call. And but he hasn't tried to make any calls. And I confronted him all that. He's just like, I just didn't know what to do, and I was gonna, I took it over there because there's some good trees. I was gonna hang it. quarter it, hang it, and then call you guys. And I'm like, yeah, that's real weird, buddy. But he's sticking by that. He's denying that he claims he was going to clean it up, like he was going to report it, but he's got no evidence. So I think I'm going to hit him with the misto and take his rifle, at least for now. And we can, like I said, I think we can revisit that later. But yeah. But the only question is, he's got it partially skinned right now. Like he's just started. Do we want to like have him quarter it out and everything, or do we just want to call it charity out here? I think we just have him. I think we just have him quarter it out and bring it by post when he's done, and then I can give him his paperwork there. Yep. So here's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna have you go ahead and process it like you normally would, and then we're gonna get it. And then when you're done with that, you're gonna bring it, or you're gonna give us a call.
Okay.
And bring it by the trooper post.
Trooper post.
The wildlife trooper post, the one by Fish and Game.
Okay.
But I'll get your contact information, all that stuff here in a second. So what'd you shoot it with?
7 mag.
A rim mag?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good gun.
It's all right.
Okay. The deal is, I can't treat this right now like a self-turn-in.
Yeah.
Because our standard procedure pretty much is to, if it's not a self-turn-in, we take anything that was, and I'm not going to do everything, because technically I could take like
the
truck and everything like that.
Right.
But pretty standard procedure for things like this. In the beginning, we take the rifle. Okay.
Okay.
I can't.
Well,
doesn't mean that you could potentially get it back.
Yeah.
But it's just seized for right now. So obviously I can't take it right now, but your cooperation in this going forward is going to dictate, how this goes for you. So,
well, so here's another question for
Yeah.
you. While I have you, while we have each other here,
Yeah.
what is the best thing to do in this scenario if it ever happens again? Or I pray to God it doesn't, but if it does, I don't have greatest cell service. Is it best to just leave the animal lay, put a tag on it, and get out of there, call you guys? Or
yeah, I
what's
mean,
the
it's not
best
that
procedure?
I don't think you have to go that far out right here to get
back to better
cell
service.
phones. I mean, I just made a phone call right there. So
Yeah, who do you use?
I have AT&T.
Nice. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, no, I don't.
Who do you have?
I have this Total Wireless.
Okay. Yeah. No, I mean, like that's the best thing I say. I mean, just try to report it as soon as you can.
Got it.
And so we don't end up in this type of situation. And
Yes, sir.
and so I gotta treat it like it's not a self-turn-in right now, unfortunately.
Right.
I know you said that you had every intention of reporting it, but
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
I just didn't want it to go to waste because I mean it's just laying in the middle of a freaking mud pit right now.
I will shoot you a text with I actually left my work cell phone in my truck, but I'll shoot you a text with my number on it. So if anything comes up, any issues come up, but yeah, I'll be working until this evening. So yeah, when you do get it out, ready to go, just have you give me a call.
Okay.
All right.
Can I call people in to?
You can absolutely call whoever you want to help you. Whoever you can call in to help.
I don't think he and I are going to be friends after this because he's going to hate confrontation.
Oh yeah. Well,
That's going to break my heart.
I've talked to
He's a
him.
good guy.
I've talked to him about stuff before, so and I'm not trying to like confront him or anything. I just want to, I just got to get basically a statement from him. That's
Yeah.
it.
Like,
Get it all cleaned up, and the meat will go to a charity. It won't be wasted. So there's that.
thank you for at least letting me know that.
Yeah, the meat goes. Yeah, it usually goes. We don't even freeze it or anything like that. We call somebody and they come pick it up.
Pretty much.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna.
like I said, we're gonna work through it. We'll work through it step by step here.
Yeah. I
Okay.
don't know how this, like I said, this is the first time I've ever had a big shenanigan with a big-bodied animal.
Mhm.
Where, I mean, I trapped a stupid coyote out of season up here too, which was, to me, almost hysterical, because I have been a cowboy my whole life, and so I was like, you guys serious? I was like, I forget where a trap is, because I'm freaking working 3 different jobs at once, and I get this kind of a mess. I'm like, okay. I was like, I understand, I screwed up, here I go. You know, I fudged that up. I'm like, I don't want to trap anymore, I'll tell you that much.
No. Well,
News-wise, I don't know how many mistakes a man's gonna make. Hopefully, just one, right?
yeah, hopefully just one. You guys got it done pretty quick. Sounds like you must have found some help.
I did. Because you said by 4 o'clock. So I said,
Well, we wouldn't have any civilian staff here by 4 o'clock, but I was going to be around all evening, so.
oh,
Yeah.
I misunderstood.
Okay, that's fine.
I thought you meant get your butt in here and get it out of there.
No, I wouldn't. I mean,
So I did.
we guys that take sometimes they'll call and we won't see them till the next day. I mean, it's just, however long it takes is how long it takes.
Bag straps, tenderloins, all that's here.
Okay.
Throw that out there. I don't know which bags they're in, because we just kind of were getting it out of there, getting it out of the road, getting
Okay.
it taken care of.
Gotcha.
And the meat is hot. It is still hot.
Okay.
So that's what concerned me, because I'm very particular when I shoot elk or deer or anything in Colorado. Typically we shoot it and we get it back home and we hang it in like a little shed that we have. I was going to call around and figure out where to find one of those after I got a moose this year, but obviously I don't have to worry about that right now. So
Yeah, well, I'll have somebody here probably in the next half hour to.
that's a tenderloin.
Yep.
But there's, like I said, I don't know where the other one is. It's in one of
In there somewhere.
the bags. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Everything, including extras, just because, like I said, I hunt for meat. Again, that was more so the angle I had.
Yeah.
And I seen what I thought was a third, and I said, it looks legal. And then being this close to the end of the season, I freaked out. I was like, going back into the woods.
Did you bring your rifle?
I did.
Okay. Alrighty. You said this was your
Please be careful with that.
old man? Yeah, no, we don't.
Yeah, that's my dad's
Okay.
that he gave to me.
I'm going to put it on your hood and just get some pictures.
Specifically for, I'd like to take some photos of it too.
Okay.
Just because I don't know how this, like I said, don't know how this works, but if I have to replace it, I might try it for a long time.
I talked to John. All right. And so he shared some of his phone logs with me. And it shows that you called him right after. He said you called him right after.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
And I told him I had a moose, and then I didn't triple check everything. Like I said, I don't have any knowledge of what to do with an animal harvested that's not legal. So I'm like, okay, where does this go? And then I was thinking in my mind, get the meat taken care of, priority, because if I throw, it would be more on my conscience to harvest an animal or kill an animal and not be able to clean said animal.
Okay. I understand that, but I'm just trying to figure out why you didn't make a phone call to us.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't.
Because you had the reception, and I know, like, you're you don't have an issue calling the troopers. I know you've called the troopers about issues before.
Lots of times.
I know you talked to Chris Johnson about that, like while you're actually out hunting, about that one that had
with the screwed up paddle. Yeah.
With the screwed up paddle, and so.
I don't have a problem calling you guys, and that's what I'm saying is I spaced everything and went straight to this animal is on the ground. And like I'm saying, I mean, I didn't even realize it was 48 degrees. Like, I had to check that on my way here. I was like, oh, it's obviously 48. Yeah, you're right. You know, it's not bad at that point. But the previous days, it's been 55, 60 degrees, and I'm going.
We understand if you call us and tell us it's not gonna delay. We're all going to tell you is that, hey, all right, salvage the moose like you normally would.
Got it.
And you're going to bring it by post, and we're going to, it wouldn't, I mean, that phone call wouldn't take more than 5 minutes.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
That's why, I mean, you got to understand looking from my perspective.
Yes, sir. No,
I get there, we don't get a phone call about it. I know you shot at 8:30.
Yeah.
By the time I was out there, it was already 10:30. It'd been 2 hours.
Yeah, like I said, I don't have any recollection of time. It was just daylight. It was all good in daylight. And I said, okay, go for it. I didn't pay attention to a whole lot of anything. I'm just trying to take care of the animal, get it hung up or something to cool it off, and then bring it in. I didn't think everything through. Okay,
because I'm not, I don't think you're going to try to waste it or anything like that.
No.
But from my perspective, it looks like you were not intending to report that.
I would have reported it. Like I said, I wanted to get it hung up, and then I can report it, because then, like I said, I could care less. The meat, to me, is priority.
Mm-hmm. We get a call about it. You show up, and you had time to cut the head off and move it back into the trees.
And then I had to go back to get my truck.
And get your truck. Okay.
So that I could get back in there, start cleaning it up, and trying to see if I could drag it out of the road. And then I couldn't move around it.
Okay.
So I sat there for a few minutes, and I was like, well, I could take it quarter by quarter and move it off the road, and then have you guys come in. And like I said, I was going to have it hanging in a tree, so that way it would already be taken care of, and say, hey guys, look, we need to go in here. We need to look at this moose. This is what happened. There's where it was. This is where it is now. But it's cleaned and it's taken care of, and it's in the trees, so it's hanging out, because I don't want to waste meat. That's my biggest priority, and that'll be the same way anywhere and everywhere I go.
I understand that. To me, I mean, just looking from the outside perspective here.
Yeah.
Just talking to you, what I'm kind of thinking is like I said, it didn't look like to me that you're planning on reporting just everything that I've seen. And I can understand you're a hunter, you're ethical. You seem like you're an ethical hunter.
Yes, sir.
And you shot a sublegal. And from your perspective, I don't know if that's just. I think it might. From what I'm thinking, it's more embarrassment. I understand you got to be. I mean, are you? I imagine you feel embarrassed.
I'm a little embarrassed, yeah.
Okay.
And I think at the same time I go, well, hell. I mean, he's a sublegal. What do I do? And I have to think in my brain and go, okay, well, what's priority? And calling.
But you're. I mean,
priority.
Because I don't think you're a poacher.
No.
Okay, I don't think you didn't go out today to intentionally poach this moose.
No, I swear I thought I seen a third brow tine, and I go, dude, he's right there, perfectly broadside. He's got 3, and then I said, I'll give it a second, and then I see all these other moose walking around, and I'm going, and then he's starting to move towards the woods, and I'm going, I don't know if I'm going to see another moose this year, because I haven't been able to get out much. I mean, I work in the oil field, so I'm freaking gone 19 days out of a month, and then I get these.
So I don't think you're going to, like I said, I don't think you're a poacher, but I'm still having a hard time believing it. And I think maybe, to me, the motivation for you not reporting it would be, I'm still going to take good care of the meat. It's still going to go to good use, and I'm save myself some embarrassment.
Like I said, I sat there and contemplated it for a few seconds, and I go, dude, what's the right thing to do here? And then I'm like, call the troopers, let them know that you screwed up.
Okay. Why didn't you call the troopers when you had that thought? I guess that's the question.
I thought about the meat, and when I thought about the meat, I said, well, are they going to be mad at me if I'm taking care of the animal and putting it in a tree so that way I can call them? Or, what's the deal? Like, I don't know
Yeah, I mean, you just
that. Now I know.
you call and you say, hey, I took a sublegal moose. I'm out here. We tell you, salvage it like you normally would. We got your information.
Yep.
Bring it to post. We'll take a look at it. If it's sublegal, the meat goes to a charity. That's it.
Oh.
We're gonna hold on to this.
Okay.
Doesn't mean we're gonna hold on to it forever. Just means for now.
Yeah.
Kind of standard for this kind of case. I'm going to, if you want, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get charity going right now for this.
Yeah, please.
And then if you want to hang out just in the front of the building,
Okay.
in your truck, I got some paperwork for you. Okay, and I'll explain all that to you once I'm done.
Okay.
So I bring it out to you. Okay. Okay. So this is a summons. Okay, you're gonna have a court date. It's for basically take sublegal moose. That's what it's for. Right now, I got it set for October 14th at 1:30 at the Kenai Court. If for some reason that date doesn't work for you, contact the court, and they can have that. They can move that date, or should be able to move that date. Okay, so
Okay.